Welcome back, everyone. I am Brian. You were Chords and Notes Nation. You know both of those facts. You also know that this is going to be Dawn of Victory. Dan Vasc with Fabio Lione singing Dawn of Victory from Rhapsody. I have 3 Rhapsody CDs. I went and I looked, and I didn't see it on any of those 3. So this is one that I don't have, and I haven't heard before. And I am releasing this. Soundbar's getting excited. I am releasing this on August 25th. So feel free to say happy birthday under this in the comments section. That would be very nice. I usually don't tell people my birthday, but I'm getting older, and I guess maybe it's kind of a big deal. It wasn't a big deal before. Anyways, if you're new here, welcome. Have a seat. You're in my living room. We're going to watch this together. I will give you a raw, honest, and unedited reaction. Please check out the description box below for more ways to follow me outside of YouTube and ways to contribute financially and support this channel. Those of you who choose the super thanks route, I will record a personalized message for you in the form of a video short, post it on my channel so that everybody knows how epic and awesome you are. Speaking of epic and awesome, I think, and I want to get this because it was just goofing up on me. We're going to get started on this, and I hope you guys are having a happy Friday. I know this is coming out at 7 a.m. my time, so maybe it's just started for you, or maybe you're in the afternoon and you've been waiting to watch this one, so let's get started. All right. Like that groove. that's it on that. Oh, man, that was good. That was fun. That was enjoyable. That was a good birthday present for me. I told you guys I used to listen to Rhapsody. I told you at the beginning of this I got like 3 of their albums. And I told you that anytime Dan sings, the lighting goes weird. Dan doing Dan things. Look at that. So a couple of things a couple of different directions I want to go on this. First of all, it was a real treat to see both of them singing together in the same location on the same microphone. And they were both enjoying it. You could tell. And Dan was all smiles. Man, that must have been just an absolute trip for him to be able to... He directed that video, too. So there was a lot of work that he put into it. And vocally, man, what can I say? It's Dan doing Dan things. He's just dancing around with his voice, singing. Nothing can stop him. He can sing whatever he wants. And he knows it. And everyone else knows it. And we just have to sit there and take it. That's the way that is. I didn't see in the credits if who that was as far as the band was concerned. But it might have been... I don't know. I have guesses. But you guys let me know. So what I wanted to say is musically. Okay, so you have these speed metal, symphonic metal bands out there, Rhapsody being one of them, that, well, it's speed, right? It's all, I mean, the amount of notes that are crammed into a 5, 6, 7 minute long song is just unbelievable. And the drummer has to be a marathon runner in order to keep up with that. And I've never been a fan of that kind of drumming because to me it doesn't seem compositional. It seems more like a pace setting. When I think of drumming being compositional, it is because of my self-imposed musical isolation of my teens and into my 20s when I was just eating up everything Rush. And Neil Peart was a compositional drummer. I mean, not only did he compose and craft the lyrics, which were highly intelligent, insightful, compassionate lyrics, but the drumming was very much of the same thought process. To a point that I wouldn't ever think musically as a guitar player, if you can call it that these days, to think in the terms that he thinks or thought in. And so that was the standard I always based every other band, every other instrument musician on. And so when I listen to drumming, there's always that as like the starting point. Does it meet these standards? And so the drumming of these speed metal, symphonic metal, where it's just the constant double bass, and it's just bam, 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 bam. Now it may be fun and it's not bad, but it's just not. It never does it for me. Going into the guitars now. So understand that metal music is based on the diatonic scale. Rock and roll music is based on the pentatonic scale. Pentatonic scale comes out of blues. The diatonic scale comes out of classical music. Somewhere in there, because of this instrument, they're able to merge, but there's two different, distinct musical philosophies behind each of those scales. Okay, and if you were to take the music of a song like this and translate it into an orchestral piece, you would understand exactly what I'm talking about. Because the scales that they were playing, the progressions that they were using, all come out of basically the diatonic scale. and I was listening to it at one point with that in mind. Like, man, if these were like violins or cellos, you know, how would this sound? And you know, you could just imagine. And I'm sure somewhere out there, some of these, like, because you have like the string quartet out there that takes rock and roll metal music and plays it as a string quartet, right? And I'm almost positive they've done that orchestral as well. Someone out there has. So, anyways, it's a real treat. It's wonderful. This was fun, and I enjoyed it, and I'm glad that you guys were here today, or maybe not today. It's a different day you're watching this, but thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate that, and just yeah. All right. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Remember Joshua 1:9. I will talk to you in the next video.